Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Geneva, Earlier Craft Doctor, and I'm here with my next video on the Crafter's Companion something brother box set. This is the HSN Today's Special, and it's the Say It With Style box and album. So I just got this in today, and I want to see what it's all about. Like I need any more sentiments or anything. I don't need anything, just like none of us really do. We never need any of this stuff. We just see it and we love it. And so I want to see what I'm loving today. I love these things that it's expandable. This is the same size as the other folder, I think. Maybe. It might be a little bigger. I don't know. But let's see what we got. Let me back you up just a little bit and see if I can. That's about as far as I can go. So, this is what it is. It's called Say It With Style. And it is, I'm going to leave that right there. All of these sentiment stamps that you can cut out with one pass. Now, I already had a rant the other day. I'm sure you've seen the video about them saying this is revolutionary. First time you've ever seen it. Baloney. I showed you the thing because it's not the first time we ever seen this. We have plenty of stamps that cut them all out. I showed you one from whatever the name of that company was. But this is their version. I really like this version of this because it has more than just words. It has frames and that kind of stuff. So that is one of the things that I really love. Okay, so like if you see these swooshes, when you cut the frame out, these swooshes get cut out with it. I really like that. So they have best wishes, time to celebrate, just to say, family ties, and 'tis the season. And then of course they come with these pouches you can put your stuff in, to keep it all in the book. And I'm going to do this one since it's in the front. Is it in the front? Yeah. It also comes with the magnetic. I love that it comes with this magnetic piece because the little dies, they can fit in here. The die cuts can fit in these little pouches, and then a clamp on here so that they won't like pull this down. Okay, so next, let me show you what's in the box because I need a piece of paper out the box. So then you have this over 125 elements. So you're counting every sheet of paper. 50-piece pastel colored paper. 25 card blanks, 25 envelopes. That's 100 right there. So that's your 25. That's ridiculous. Stop playing with us, Crafter's Companion. Hallelujah, Jesus. This is getting on my nerve. Because I'm not going to keep this. I always cut these off. And I keep the front. I keep the front part. So then if I decide to combine these with another box, or if the auto ship come in, I'll put this on the top. So I'll lay this right on the top, and then the auto ships will be in there. So I can keep them all separate by auto ships. That's how I do it, because I don't keep any of this stuff in these boxes. Okay, because it's just too much room. Okay, first of all, we have baker's twine and satin ribbon. Look at this cute little ribbon. Let me bring it down a little bit. Loving this cute little ribbon. There is a white one right there, but it's kind of washed out because of my camera. But there's a white one right here. But I love this little twine because some of the banners you can feed ribbon through. And then it has the coordinating colors. I guess if I put it like that, you'll see the coordination. There you go. Okay, so that's this, because I'm not going to keep these envelopes. Then we have the pastel, our whole 50-piece pastel color card stock. That's this. Love these pastel-y colors. Love that. I'm going to take this green one out because that's the one I'm going to use. Love that. I think this is only 6 by 12. Nope, it ain't even a 6 by nothing. This paper is 5 3/4 by 8 3/4. So it's half A2. Must be half A2. Okay. Then, of course, we get our trusty our 4 by 6 card blanks. We're A2 here. I guess you're not really catering to us. You're catering to yourself. Okay, so these are card blanks. Let's put this back in here, and let's put our paper back in there, and then we close that up. Love that. Love, love, love this magnet. It's a magnet piece, and magnets in here, so it closes. Love it. Love this. I love this box. It's very elegant. Okay, last but not least, the piece of the resistance is the dies. I love this. I have a collection of stuff on my floor. Okay, so let's stamp so we can see what the stamping possibilities look like. Let's see if this is wide enough. Not wide enough to fit in my Misty. Not this Misty. So we're going to use, what are we going to use? You know what we're going to use? We're going to use my other Misty. Okay. So let's move this box out the way. And we're going to bring in the big boy. Let's back you up some. This is the big boy. This is the 12 by 12 Misty. Okay. So it has pads in here, 2 pads in here, and this whatever this is. Another pad that you can wipe off. I'm gonna leave this in here, and I'm gonna see where's my my stamps are in this container. So technically, I probably could stamp 2 sets at one time. I could. But I'm not. I want to do this one. And the reason why I want to do this one is this one got the banners on it. Okay. So We're gonna just do that like that there. You know what I don't like? That they're right on top of it. So I'm going to put this piece of paper and tape it down so it won't move on me, because I can't put those magnets if I want a clean stamp. Okay, so let's grab you. And I'm going to get my black licorice. This is some Fun Stampers Journey ink, and it's like a hybrid. And let's see how this stamps. Unfortunately, there must have been some misinformation when they did these stamps, because she kept saying they were photopolymer, but these are not photopolymer. And I went on that rant already, so we're not about to do that. I'm just hoping that they won't bead up, because acrylic stamps have a tendency to bead up, which makes them not stamp well, which is the reason why I wanted to use my Misty. Because some people used, you know, you could just take it and put a piece of paper on top, but I didn't want to do that. I want to use the tools at my disposal. Let's see, this didn't grab at all. Okay, they look pretty good. There are still some blanks, but I'm gonna see if this blanks is me. So I'm gonna use my VersaFine, because it could be that I need to just ink up that stamp pad. And I was told that you're supposed to pat to get layers on your stamp, not just rub it. Because I be done rubbed it and it's be messing up. Okay. Okay, so they look pretty good. What do you think? What do you think? I did some little smushing. Or maybe that's not smushing. Maybe that's thick. Oh, it is thick. Okay, so they do look pretty good. I did smush this on this end, so hopefully that won't show up. Sarah said it won't show up, so I'm a believer until I see it. Until I see it. Okay, so now cleaning this stamp up. Okay, and let's put it back on its paper. Holy Ghost. I'm sorry, y'all. If you don't already know, I like to put stuff up when I'm using it, because if I do not, it will end up all over my desk. And I have enough stuff on my desk as it is. Okay, so we have stamped this out very nicely. And I'm going to put it... Put my mystery back up. I almost never use this thing. You know why I bought this Misty? I bought this big Misty because I was doing something. I can't even think. I was doing something with Gina K's, and we needed this big one, and that's why I got it, and now I don't use it. Okay, now let's get our stamped. I got to go buy another one of these things. But let's put this right on here. And it's the one with the banners. Nope. It's this one. And what you do is you match up the exits. Exits. You match up your X's. And so what I'm doing is matching up all my X's. Holy moly. This is really gripping it. There it go. So I matched up the X's, and if you match all of them, it should cut out perfectly fine. Let's see. I'm going to put you in our what you thinking here? You're not turn on. You're in the way. And press machine. And press machine. And let's see how did we do on this. Pull this back off the magnetic sheet and let's see. First of all, it did cut them out on the first pass, so that's good. So matching them up with the X's really works. So let's really look at these cutouts. So I'm gonna flip this upside down, and then I'm gonna tell you about the piece of paper that I have in my hand after we look at them. Okay. So they cut out really good. The one thing that you're going to have to do that I noticed, I don't know if I did this, maybe, I don't know. Because they look like they're like pressed too hard. Like I pressed too hard on them because they're a little bit, some of them are a little bit more than others. But I don't know. But look how wonderful these all turned out. And you get, this is an auto ship. So you'll get one every 3 months, I think. And so, but these sentiments turned out very well. I did get some ink on a few of them from the overage. But overall, it really did well. It was more user error than anything else. I just wanted to put them all out here so you can really see them after they got stamped. Because that's the important part. That's what you want to see. So if you ended up getting this set, if you end up getting it, or if you want it, it'll be something you can see. The one thing that I like about this, I'm going to bring you so you can see them, is I like the little extra swooshes. Swishes. I don't know. You know, them. So it turned out really nice. What do you think? Let me know in the comments if you think they turned out nice, or if you think, nah, not such a big deal. What I like about it is such a variety of different shapes and dimensions. So what you can do to make this look better or make this work out for you is take the die. And I'm just going to do one right quick so I can grab a piece of black paper and explain what I'm about to say. Of course, when I need a piece of black paper, I can't find it. Holy moly. Okay, never found one. I'm looking for one. I'm looking for it. Okay, let's use a piece of red paper. That don't work. That don't work. Let's see. How about trying that? Okay. this is not gonna work. Let me pause you and let me find a piece of black paper. Floor. Okay, so what I wanted to show you was all you have to do to make this pop a little bit more is to cut out a piece of black paper. I feel like I'm sitting on my floor. My chair is so low. I'm sitting in my gaming chair and didn't crank it all the way up. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, let me see if this is gonna work. What I'm saying in my long-winded way is if you take something like this and you take this and you drop shadow it like that, it gives it another dimension on your work. That's what I'm saying. So you could do it like frontwards or sideward, frontwards or side, top and bottom. You cut out two of them and put it together. And if you see what I'm saying, that these black pieces can be like a shadow layer, just a drop shadow. So I'm going to keep this page right along with it. This is some thick cardstock. And so I'm going to keep this with it. With this because the actual, you have to remember the actual die does not change. The sentiments is the only thing that will change. So you can drop shadow all of your sentiments, and even with the auto ships, so you can use these later, right? Okay, so this is my you don't really need this spiel. If you really like your Cricut machine, all you have to do is go on to Cricut. And I just dropped one somewhere. Oh, here we go. All you got to do is go on Cricut and type whatever you want. Put a frame around it and cut it out. Then put a drop shadow behind it and cut it out. And then you have your sentiment that you really want, whatever that is, and the font that you really want it, because you'll do print and cut of the font. And then cut it out with any kind of banner that you want to. So instead of buying this set that looks really cute, you can say whatever you want to. Voila. And have some banners. Because I'm sure there's banners and there's boxes and there's all this type of stuff in design space and silhouette space, scan and cut space, Google. So if you can't afford something like this, make it yourself if you have one of those systems. I'm tempted to send this back because I'm not that impressed with the price of this and what it does. Y'all, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think in the comments. What do you think about this set? Do you think that it's worth the money? Do you think it'll be better if we just sat on Cricut one day and I just designed some my own and cut them out? Give it to me straight. Tell me what you think. I think this is a good idea in theory, only because if I go somewhere and I need a sentiment like these, different sentiments, I don't have to pop open my machine, design something, cut it out, put the pad on, blah, blah, blah. I can just die cut it out in whatever color. So I really like that aspect. Let me know. Tell me what you think in the comments below. I think this is a really cute idea though. Like, it's cute. But tell me what you think. Because I do have a set similar to this already. It just don't have frames and stuff. Well, it has banners. It only have one banner. It just has a straight banner. the one I showed you. So, let me know. Okay, so this white piece of paper. So, I don't know if you know, I was a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and so I keep up with a lot of the Stampin' Up! People, and there is some very talented and informative demonstrators online. So I was on one of the demonstrators. This thing is crooked. It's getting on my nerves because it's not straight. Whatever. I was on her page and she had this, and so I printed out a copy, which will be helpful. If you're a person like me that sometimes needs some inspiration, sometimes I just need some inspiration and I don't know where to get it from. But if you go on to, her name is, let me down. Can you see that? Katrina Martinez. If you go on to her YouTube channel, and she will have a calendar. She has a calendar of a calendar to be creative with. Okay, that's how I'm gonna put it because I don't know what it is. But this has all of her information on it. And it has her host code if you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, because I no longer sell Stampin' Up! Because I have too much stuff and I keep buying it. So I said no. I'm actually trying to do stuff with the stuff I have. But she has this calendar and it tells you what to do every day of the month. And so if you don't want to do it on your own, pick up this calendar from her. Go over there and give her some love. Give her a like. Subscribe to her channel. And pick up the calendar. And you will be able to have some mojo, inspiration type of stuff by looking at her calendar. And she produces one of these calendars every single month. So you, like, if you don't create videos, don't do blog posts or something. But maybe you can do... make a phone call to somebody you haven't talked to in a long time. Maybe you can send out a card to a friend you haven't seen or something like that. But do the same thing. Try to create a creative calendar or go back in to see some of her previous calendars and she might have some that you like. But make sure you show her some love first, okay? Just like the page or something. Don't just go grab her stuff and be like, I'm doing this and this is mine. No, go do, just put a like on that particular post because it'll help her out in the YouTube algorithms, and it'll show you that you appreciate what she did here. So I want to end with that, and I want to thank you so much for joining me, and I will see y'all in the next one.